Politics. What is liberalism? If you're at all familiar with Latin or linguistically inclined, you probably know that the liber in liberalism has something to do with freedom. Helpful as always, Wikipedia defines liberalism as a political philosophy founded on ideas of liberty and equality. If you've been paying attention, you should see that this just raises more questions. Liberty is essentially the freedom to do what you want, but taking other people's freedom into account, and equality is, well, it's something we'll have to tackle in a later video. Say what you want about liberty and equality, but few people are actually arguing against people having free will or fairness in society. They just tend to place more importance on other things. Even among people advocating these things, you'd best be careful before accidentally calling a libertarian a liberal. A useful way to see the difference between these two is to think of libertarians as wanting to minimize government, whilst liberals want to achieve a fair society. Not mutually exclusive, but the main goals are different. Thanks to the global cultural dominance of the US and the liberal versus conservative story on Fox News every other evening, the people you probably think of as liberals are those like Bernie Sanders and the liberal arts degree majors who support them. They are social liberals, people who believe that the government should be used to combat social injustice and help keep society fair. This is quite different to economic liberals, otherwise generally called free market capitalists, who advocate free trade and free markets. Disagreements tend to stem from accumulation of wealth in the free market, which economic liberals often see as fair, while social liberals might not. Lastly, I bet you want to know what all the fuss is with neoliberalism. Well, simply put, it's an insult. Sure, it might be defined in your dictionary as the new wave of economic liberalism that appeared in the late 1900s, but nowadays anyone advocating neoliberal policies avoids the term like the plague, and it's really just used by their critics. So, liberalism. Liberty and equality in some shape or form. Simple.